Hello again. Today, number 179. My name is Mary, and today's story is The King's Student. Earlier, we read about Jehoiakim, the wicked son of the good king Josiah. While Jehoiakim was ruling the land of Judah, Nebuchadnezzar, the great conqueror of the nations, came from Babylon with his army of Chaldean soldiers. He took the city of Jerusalem and made Jehoiakim promise to submit to him as his master, a promise that Jehoiakim soon broke. And when Nebuchadnezzar went back to his own land, he took with him all the gold and silver he could find in the temple. He also carried away as captives many of the princes and nobles, the best people in the land of Judah. When these Jews were brought to the land of Chaldea or Babylon, King Nebuchadnezzar gave orders to the prince who had charge of his palace to choose from these Jews captives some young men that were of noble rank, good-looking, and bright. Young men who would be able to learn new things. These young men were to be placed under the care of wise men who would teach them all they knew and make them capable of carrying out the king's orders. The king wanted them to be wise so they could give him advice about ruling the people. And I'm going to show you a picture of the king with the young men. It says, the 4 young men were presented before the king. And here it is. Okay. Now we continue. Among the young men chosen were 4 Jews who had been brought from Judah. By order of the king, the names of these men were changed. One of them, named Daniel, was to be called Belshazzar. The other 3 young men were called Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These 4 young men were taught all the knowledge of the Chaldeans. And after 3 years of training, they were taken into the king's palace to stand before the king. And that was the end of our story and the word of the Lord. Now we come to discussion questions. Ready? Question number 1. What kind of people did Nebuchadnezzar take with him as captive? What kind of people did Nebuchadnezzar take with him as captive? Number 2. What did the king want the young men of noble rank to learn? Number 2. What did the king want the young men of noble rank to learn? Number 3 and last question. How did the king want them to help him? How did the king want them to help him? And that was the end of our day 179. Thank you again for attending, listening, viewing. May you have a blessed discussion, and we'll see you soon again. May God bless us all. Bye for now.